Situation has finally arrived where we can get back to a cinema, and so we have another driving home review, and this one is going to be for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I have to say I enjoyed the film a lot. My feeling is very much it's less of a Marvel blockbuster and more of a character piece. I also have to be completely transparent and say I probably saw just over half the film because it was so hot in there and I've had a lot going on and I just could not stay awake. It wasn't anything to do with the film, to be fair. I was enjoying it, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, I did have to drop my fingers on your arm a couple of times because you were very close to snoring.
Oh, was I? Okay,
yes.
Great. That would have been just so brilliant. I mean, when we arrived, the car park was rammed, so it's obviously the showing before ours, I think, was very popular.
Yes.
Our one was not lots and lots of people, was it, really?
It was quite full, though.
I mean, it was
given it was a
third.
showing.
I'd say a third. And it is, what, 2 hours, 40 minutes?
That's what
plus
said, yeah.
trailers and whatever. Well, our programme started at 9 and we came out just after midnight, so, you know, we were in that screen for 3 hours. Yeah, I saw the beginning beautifully. I saw the end beautifully. I kind of drifted in and out of the middle. But yeah, I got kind of. I'm not going to go into spoiler territory, but the marketing and the trailers didn't mislead you. It's not like, oh my god, it's not the film I was expecting. But in some ways it wasn't the film I was expecting. But I think in a good way. Because you could have easily, and I've seen YouTube videos where people are trying to analyse the trailer and here's things you missed in the trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And people have kind of pieced shit together. And they've got it so close, but not quite. It's good, but it's not right, as they used to say on Catchphrase. But
no cigar.
yes. So yeah, you saw the whole film. You should probably say things.
I really, really enjoyed it. I think you're absolutely spot on. Fair. It's what we were talking about in the car park afterwards. It is absolutely a character piece. Oh, that's good. I'm in darkness, which is perfect. So it's very much a character piece. It's not the action blockbuster that the trailer might have led you to believe. That's not to say that there isn't action in it.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid spoilers because obviously that's generally what we try and do for the driving home reviews. The whole intro beginning bit was glorious, and it's
try and catch the Fanny's Open sign over Paul's window as you go by, and that car's going, oh, no, is it? Did you just catch it? There it is. It's a cafe called Fanny's. There's a big sign saying Fanny's Open.
Well,
oh, how we laughed. I laughed.
Yes.
Go on. Sorry, yes, the tribute to Chadwick, which was lovely, and you could have heard a pin drop at that moment. You know, it was but actually, to be fair, the tribute kind of bookended the movie, I felt.
Yeah.
Again, don't want to say too much on detail as to what I mean by that, but they definitely open and close the movie very much for Chadwick, and rightly so.
And a very nice. They did. I want to say, I'm sure they did something similar with Stan Lee, but basically when you have the Marvel the crawl, which obviously you have it on all of the programs, where they basically have the snippets from the various Marvel products.
It's the Marvel Studio ident, basically.
Yeah. This one was just all Chadwick, and they even did the Wakandan purple sort of fade in, fade out.
Yeah, in the same way they did green for She-Hulk and etc.
But yeah, just lovely. And as Paul says, very much deserved. He was a great talent taken from us too soon, basically. But yeah, as I say, it's obviously quite difficult to talk about the film without getting into spoilers, other than I fully expect a lot of people will moan about it and be disappointed about it because they've possibly gone into it expecting it to be a typical Marvel blockbuster, or I don't know, they're just expecting it to be something it isn't. But I think I would also say it certainly didn't feel like a long movie for 2 hours 40 or whatever. Just really good, and some very nice LGBTQ touches as well, actually, which I don't think had been referenced in previous films.
Yeah, I think another bit. Certainly One Piece, you mean?
Yes.
And I had the same thought of, oh, did we know that?
And I'm pretty sure we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I think my actual internal reaction was, well, of course.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah. I tell you what, one thing I did find was there's... Bye, Boy Racer. There was some elements in this that I think haven't been in the marketing. I'll tell you what I mean once we stop filming.
Okay.
And then there's also a design in it. I couldn't help it. Every time I looked at it, I just saw Abe Sapien from Hellboy.
Yes, I know the one you mean now.
Yeah, so look out for that. But yes, no, I mean, I think it is a great film. I will obviously watch it again at my leisure when it's available on stream or something.
And you can actually stay awake.
And I can stay awake, which actually, that's never a good sign at home, because how often do I stay awake through anything on the sofa?
True.
I have become that typical middle-aged man. So yeah, I'd say this is probably one to go and see at the cinema, but it's not a must-see at the cinema in the same way like an Infinity War would be, I think.
That's fair.
So, if it's not... You've got a lot going on in your life right now, we're in the rush up to Christmas, yada, yada, yada. Putting this one on a back burner till it's on Disney+. I don't think you'll lose anything from the experience. But obviously a film is always better at the cinema. Always.